Hear ye, gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling featuring the JDF Memorial Sabran Soundboard. Welcome to the Nuck If You Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Joined by King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name. Yeah, man.
Yes,
We're
sir.
back again. Subscribe to us on YouTube, guys, if you have not, at YK Wrestling. Links to the platforms and merchandise. I forgot about the accent. I totally dropped the accent early. My bad. It's one of them weeks, man.
It's that weekend, so you know.
Yeah,
it happens. It happens.
Heat advisory all week long. You just don't by the end of the week, you don't be in the mood to really stay on your P's and Q's like that.
Yeah, man.
So expect more mistakes. For sure. Expect more mistakes.
It was turned up.
Yeah, big facts. How we living, man?
Oh, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm staying out. I'm staying inside. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. AC on blast.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because
ain't nobody on the dirt bikes this week.
They just
yeah, no, I swear I just heard one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they doing real active today. I'm like, nah, man.
Hey, man, it's too hot for that.
Exactly.
We saying all that, and we having a cookout at the palace for Juneteenth. Crazy. Ain't nobody accept the invites. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. Cody Rhodes not invited. He ain't invited to this cookout.
Oh, that's crazy.
Look, man, you remember that hypothetical cookout we talked about last year?
Yeah.
That was specifically just for content, though. Cody Rhodes ain't get invited then. And now we got Trick Williams out here thinking, oh, yeah, Cody Rhodes, you want to come to the cookout? No, you can't. You can't.
Hey, Trick is a champion now. He got to say the right things as a champion.
That ain't one of the right things, bro.
That's like, he might as well be the president down there in NXT. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk politically correct down there.
Hey, my dude, I need him to get up the main roster.
Thanks.
Like, not for the reasons everybody else want him to go up there. I need him to go up there so he can get them checks and start getting some better swag. Because what my man's be wearing on there.
Hey.
No, what do you have on this past week?
You said it, though. That NXT money, man. The NXT money be doing it different ways, man.
No, when they get the main roster checks, they start looking different.
Oh, for sure.
Even Blair Davenport looking cleaner.
Looking.
Yeah, looking. That's the key word, is looking. Tiffany Stratton got her swag up. Like, Mello got some swag now.
Facts.
Baron Corbin always had the swag up.
When he wasn't broke?
Yeah. Shit. Even before he got broke. Like, when he first came up, now I see him out here eating big cuts of steak on Instagram.
Oh my God, he was
rare cuts.
Oh, they
got the cigars and whiskey.
Yeah,
he did have money before he was in the league.
I
don't know if he was in. How long does it take to qualify for a pension in the NFL?
Shit,
let's Google it. Let's see here. NFL pension eligibility. 3 seasons. Dang, that's it. That's crazy.
Damn.
That's wild. That's way better than the NBA. NBA make you do 10.
So you got to hoop for real.
Bro.
You get these checks.
You at least got to be Brian Scalabrine or something.
Oh my god.
I ain't heard that name in forever.
Oh my lord.
If we had time, I would go through just shouting off obscure basketball players we might have forgot about. My go-to is Stromile Swift. Y'all
Tiago
remember that
Splitter.
name? Tiago Splitter. Where he been at, bro? You know a name I heard a couple weeks ago?
Mm.
Joel Prisbilla.
Yikes. Yikes.
That's crazy.
Ooh.
Shout out to Wally Zerbiak. Hey man. Speaking of Cody Rhodes not being invited to the cookout though, I understand why y'all would, because I'm gonna give a shout out to Cody Rhodes here. My man said he donating a wrestling ring to the up and coming, fast rising Ugandan promotion, soft ground wrestling. Man, y'all seen that soft ground wrestling?
Yeah,
They
man,
out
that's
there,
crazy.
they putting in work.
For sure.
I love it. Will Ospreay was out there. What's the dude? Mason Madden and Mansoor.
Yep.
They was out there for a bit. G Sharp from Vegas, he was out there too. He went out there for a bit.
I did peep that. That was cool.
So shout out to the wrestlers that go out there and help them. Help those up and coming performers out. That listen, it's a global thing. It's global entertainment. Shout out to everybody that's donating to them and helping them build up to do their thing. Man, we need more African wrestling for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't really enough African wrestlers, and if they are, they coming through the developmental systems. Like they not
Right.
getting established out there and being able to make a name for themselves without having to pay the fees and to come and travel and all that good stuff. You know what I mean?
It's a fact.
Shout out to them. Where else we got? I got more shout outs. One more shout out. This is the first thing I saw the other day. RIP to the Jerry West, man.
Bum, 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 bum.
The NBA logo.
Yeah, man.
And if you're the NBA logo, of course you're in the Hall of Fame. So shout out to him. My man said he would rather die than see Boston win another championship.
Oh,
I was like, man, respect.
Hey.
I understand.
I ain't mad at it.
I understand. Before I give my thoughts on Jerry West, I gotta do it, man. I'm sorry.
I'm packing the edge, guess what?
These peasants, you peasants.
For the past, where are we at? 26 years?
Come on.
Damn. For the past 26 years.
Come on. You're not about to do this.
Yeah, I am.
You're not about to do this, bro.
I am. For the past 26 years, I have been a fan, a lifelong fan, damn near, of the Los Angeles Lakers. But right now,
oh no,
y'all need to bring that ass here.
Boy.
Like, dang, why are you giving to the Lakers? Because I'm gonna tell you why. Jerry West, the most important figure in Los Angeles Lakers history, they gave my man 2 sentences in a press release after he died.
Okay. All right.
2 sentences. That's all he got. 2 sentences and a graphic.
Yeah.
A graphic with some words over it.
Facts.
2 days ago was Gabe Vincent's birthday. He played for the Lakers. Gabe Vincent got signed last year. They put more effort into his birthday graphic than they did for anything that they said about Jerry West.
That's a fact. I mean, Kobe got more than that. And listen,
I mean, that's Kobe.
Kobe is the I know, that's what I'm saying. Kobe is the quintessential Laker, but Jerry West is like, listen, you said it, the logo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
damn, being the most important figure in team history, he the most important figure in NBA history.
Right.
And they gave my man's 2 sentences in a press release. Everybody else, these statements, heartfelt statements. These men say, "Hey, shit, it is what it is." Like, to quote a certain individual who we don't really give props to on this show, this is why this damn team is in the shape it's in today, because of bullshit like this, brother. So honestly, I'm gonna do the honors, and I'm going to do what the Lakers should have did to Jerry West. I'm gonna do it on my platform. My man's played 14 seasons with the Lakers, 1 championship as a player, 6 as an executive, 4 as general manager. Ended up winning 2 more with the Warriors. He was with the Clippers for the last few years. They didn't win anything. Jerry West was the very first ever Finals MVP, the only Finals MVP in NBA history to not win a championship. Like I said, probably the most important figure in NBA history. Jerry West actually a couple years ago talked about the Lakers' lack of appreciation for his lifelong services. After Dr. Buzz passed away, they actually revoked his lifetime tickets a few years ago to Lakers games that the previous owner, Dr. Buzz, said he would have for the rest of his life. Did an interview with The Athletic recently as well. Kind of expressed regret for having been so loyal to the Lakers. He said, maybe I should have played for somebody else that would have appreciated me. And also said there was no mending that relationship. So he died hating the Lakers. So I'm looking forward to the Jerry West curse that is going to take over this team going forward. That's happening.
It's bad too.
Hey, that Vegas team is coming soon though, and I'm Lex Luger.
That's crazy. Oh,
just wait on it.
That coaching thing too is quite an interesting week.
It is. It really is. And then Boston might win that other. Listen, this has been a terrible week for the Lakers.
Yeah, man.
Terrible last week. But speaking of Vegas, though, shout out to Nathan Fraser and Axiom, the NXT Tag Team Champions. Had themselves a time in Las Vegas last weekend. Kayfabe or not, I don't know. They had time. Hey, that's my mood for WrestleMania.
Facts.
They did the whole hangover. It was going crazy, man. Hey, let's talk about this week in wrestling history. Sorry, it took us like 12 minutes to get wrestling focused.
It's okay. It's all right.
Hey, listen, I had to say what I had to say.
Yeah, y'all should understand.
Yeah. This 250 episodes almost, man. Y'all know what the deal is, bro.
Exactly.
Y'all know what we do. 1982. Yeah, that's what we do. 1982, RIP to the High Chief Peter Maivia, grandfather of The Rock. Fuck cancer. Passed away age 45 in 1982. 1996, Kevin Nash made his return to WCW as a surprise from Scott Hall. And of course, there was a third man. Brother. More on that in a few weeks.
Ugh.
Yeah, man. The year 2000, Mitsuharu Misawa resigns as president of All Japan Pro Wrestling. Starts Pro Wrestling Noah the very next day. 9 years later to the day that he left All Japan Pro Wrestling, he actually died in an in-ring accident. Y'all remember hearing about that one. Y'all know. RIP to Misawa.
Thanks.
2002, Stone Cold Steve Austin walked out of the WWE for the first time. My man said, they said he was going to have to put over Brock Lesnar on Monday night. He said, nah, I ain't doing that.
He said, the creative is some bullshit. I'm out of here.
You're going to do this? You're going to have me put over this guy? No build up?
Nothing.
I want to do a feud with him. Not doing it. Shout out to Stone Cold. Standing on business.
That's right.
He stood on business multiple times and got accepted back.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, this dude left and they was kissing his ass on the show.
Of course.
like that show you how much they value like Sasha and Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't doing no ass kissing. They didn't do no ass kissing when Punk left. But Stone Cold, they was on the show begging.
Mm-hmm.
Austin, come back. This man really went out there and begged for Stone Cold to come back on live TV.
It was levels. It was levels to this.
Yeah, dead ass. We don't talk about that enough, honestly.
Yeah. They started shit talking Sasha and Naomi hours later.
Not even hours. It was a good 30 minutes. It was before the 30-minute mark of the show.
We wasn't even off the ground.
Facts. I don't think they had a commercial yet. It was like earlier today. Did some cowardly stuff. Stone Cold,
no, that was unprofessional.
Yeah. Stone Cold, this man turned into Boys to Men in the Bended Knee video. This man had the umbrella and everything.
Oh, man.
2003, AJ Styles wins his first NWA World Championship, defeated Jeff Jarrett. That's Jeff, JARRETT, and Raven. Raven was in that match too. AJ Styles, I think he won the NWA title twice. I do not know how many times he won the TNA title. And he's won 2 WWE championships. He also won the world title in New Japan. Decorate.
That's a fact.
Shout out to, he might be the GOAT. He up there.
He is up there.
It's a conversation. 2005 ECW One Night Stand live from the Hammerstein Ballroom. And they got a biography on ECW airing this week on A&E. I'm going to check that out.
Like
they interviewed the Sandman.
Ooh. I've seen.
And the Sandman surprisingly is very coherent.
Oh, listen. Who was it? I think New Jack. He did was the last time I seen him in an interview.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, shit, motherfucker, him still being alive, let alone, talking right, like shit. But that's good.
The CTE skipped him.
Oh my God. This motherfucker was crashing beer cans and kendo sticks into his head before we knew what CTE was.
Bruh, listen, wrestling is too impressionable because I was doing that stupid shit. Back when I used to drink pop, just take the pop can, just like the Sandman, just tripping. Speaking of ECW, the very next year we had One Night Stand 2. Taz defeated a longtime ECW hater, Jerry Lawler. I think this was Taz's first match in like 5 years. Wasn't nothing for real. Kurt Angle defeated Randy Orton. Randy Orton came out there on his Randy Orton stuff in 2006. Y'all know how he was like wilding. In a 6-person intergender Extreme Rules match, Mick Foley, Edge, and Lita defeated Tommy Dreamer, Beulah, McGillicuddy, and Terry Funk. Probably my favorite match on the whole show outside of the main event. That was going crazy.
Yeah, Terry kind of just gets a little crazy with the eye spot.
Oh, he was tripping.
He was cringing me the fuck out.
Yeah, his old ass was wild. R.I.P. Terry Funk. Right. And then, of course, in the main event, RVD defeated John Cena to win the WWE title, his Money in the Bank cash in. Was awarded the ECW title per conditions of him being on the ECW brand. No need to comment more on what RVD did. He held that title for 3 weeks.
That's still crazy to me, bro.
I can't believe he did that shit.
June 11th to July 3rd. Yeah. That is it.
That's crazy. I don't think he held another championship ever.
No, he didn't.
It's like, we ain't giving you nothing else.
Like, you fucked up bad this time.
Yeah, like let's talk about that a little bit more. Because why?
Man.
Like, why would you think you was like that untouchable? You're not Triple H. You're not Shawn Michaels.
I don't know. It's like, I guess when you get to that point, like, because he wasn't doing nothing that he wasn't already known for doing. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, I don't know, something about when they hit that next level, when they get the rocket put on them, be like, all right, you know what? We just gonna go out here and just chill. We doing whatever the fuck we want to do. Like Sean did that, man. Sean got on his bullshit once he knew that he was getting the strap put on him. He was on his bullshit for real. Didn't care. Who's a bigger star than me? You know what I'm saying? That's basically what he was telling everybody. But yeah, I don't know. Ooh. Hey. There's gonna come a day and time where a conversation comes out about Brock Lesnar. I think what's her name? I think Terry kind of spilled the beans on that with the whole plane ride from hell, Doc. There's gonna come a time where some conversations gonna come out about Brock, I feel.
Yeah, I feel like they've been having that conversation all year long.
Well, that's a whole other thing. I'm talking about before that.
Yeah. That's why he be up in that ranch by himself, because you know you go around people, you be tripping.
Hey man, there's some bodies buried out in them fields.
Hey, listen, that would not surprise me if this dude was like a serial killer. Like, you got to be that reclusive. You at least got to have a mindset of one. Like, I ain't saying he did nothing, but he at least got a mind. He kind of crazy.
Hey, he know how to butcher. That's enough. That's all I needed to see.
Yeah,
real talk.
This man be out here. Dog, when I was a kid and he was out here carrying a fucking tree trunk on his shoulders and jogging with it.
Listen,
like 10-year-old me thought that was kind of normal. Like, I didn't think nothing of it. As an adult, that's egregious.
Yeah.
This man, I think they said this dude like be hunting animals and he just throw them over his shoulder and just go back to his farm.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like jogging anywhere.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, lifting shit at work just be like, it's a task.
Listen.
And I obviously, man, like, I'm in pretty good shape. I don't like to do the shit. So right. I don't be out here treating it like I'm, you know.
You do that for fun.
It's in season. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like, I'm not out here just picking shit up, throwing and just jogging around. Like, no. I take my time. You know what I'm saying? At my own pace, at my own heart rate, resting. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker here.
Yeah, that man be crazy for fun, bro.
Exactly.
That's wild. Hey, let's move on. Brock Lesnar wasn't even part of this conversation.
He really wasn't. He just spiraled like a motherfucker.
See, that's what we be talking about. We told y'all this. 2007, Funkmaster Flex dropped the bomb on Vince's limo. Funkmaster Flex.
Damn.
Shout out to Flex.
Bomb.
I was like, damn.
I'm like, I know, like, this shit was never that long at the club. Like, what's going on?
No. I was like, man, the club, they cut it up. Like,
yeah.
Moved on to the next drop. God damn. I'm tripping. 2014, Brodus Clay, Evan Bourne, Teddy Long, Kurt Hawkins, and others released from WWE. The others include JTG. Why did he answer the phone? I don't know.
Still.
Jinder Mahal, Oksana Camacho, currently known as Tangaloa, and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre was others. Drew McIntyre was others. He wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough for the headline 10 years ago.
Crazy.
Like, that's wild. That's motivation for your ass.
That's what happens when you're part of a 3-man boy band.
Bro, listen. Yeah, that's really what it was. Because, like, I'm looking at all these other names. Teddy Long the only name that really mattered.
Yeah.
Like, Teddy Long was, I remember at the time, I was like, Teddy Long was the only one that surprised me. So now I'm looking at it, I was like, Jinder Andrew, that's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Even NWA champion Tyrus. It's kind of crazy to think about. Ugh. I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm sorry. I'm moving on. 2015 RIP to the American Dream, baby. Dusty Rhodes passed away, age 69, suddenly. Father of NXT. Cody Rhodes, on the anniversary of his death, went down to NXT and got invited to the cookout. Told y'all about that. 2016 TNA Slammiversary live from the Impact Zone. In the main event, Lashley defeated Drew Galloway to win the TNA title. That's Drew McIntyre, if you did not know. Shout out to him.
Flip that release into some new avenues.
Yeah, both of them dudes.
Yeah,
ended up putting in work back then, put in work on the on the main roster in the E.
Cooked it. Shout
out to them, turning things around. And then in 2018, TakeOver Chicago 2, live from the Allstate Arena. Tommaso Ciampa defeated Johnny Gargano in a street fight in the main event. Same building where he turned on him a year prior. Crazy work. I don't remember what WWE show was the next night. I think it was Money in the Bank. Yeah, it was Money in the Bank. I remember Alexa cashed in on Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alexa. More Money in the Bank stuff coming from Young Kings Wrestling very soon.
Nice.
Wonder what he talking. You'll see. Happy birthday this past week to former TNA Knockouts champion Deonna Purrazzo, former AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida. Happy birthday to the GOAT of all big black wrestlers, Mark Henry. He the GOAT of something.
Yes, sir. Strongest one.
Facts. It's also facts. Happy birthday to Hector Garza. RIP to him. Jerry Lynn, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Jacques Rougeau, a.k.a. the Mountie. Shout out to the Mountie. Happy birthday this past week to Virgil, who would have turned 72. Oh my God, what happened to Virgil? I couldn't pass it.
Hey, if he wasn't doing it, I was going to, because I had it right in my head.
Sometimes them intrusive thoughts just win, bro.
I'm telling you, like, I'm sitting, I'm thinking, it's all in my head, but I'm like, yeah, that'd be fucked up. I shouldn't do that shit. And then he go ahead and fucking do it anyway.
RIP to Virgil, man. Happy birthday this past week to Headbanger Thrasher. How are we going to talk about the Headbangers multiple times this month? How'd that happen? It was Mosh's birthday a couple weeks ago. That was Thrasher's birthday. Happy birthday to both of them. Happy birthday to Pretty Peter Avalon.
What happened to that boy?
I wonder.
That's a name.
Yeah. I did the research. He was on Rampage a couple weeks ago. And before that, it's been a minute. It's been like since November before that. He did some stuff in Ring of Honor in like March, but like AEW last time, November. So yeah. Which is crazy because I thought he got let go from AEW. I remember seeing like he said his contract ran out. Hey, get them checks, bro.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, what Clay Davis said, I'll take any motherfucker's money if he's giving it away. Shit.
That's a fact.
How we referenced Clay Davis 2 weeks in a row.
He did.
Wild.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
Listen. Happy birthday to Chuck Palumbo. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to Brad Armstrong, who would have turned 62. If y'all don't know, Brad Armstrong, the brother of Road Dogg, and the brother of Scott Armstrong, the son of Bullet Bob Armstrong. That's another Royal Wrestling family I don't think people talk about.
That's a fact.
Razor from the Authors of Pain. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to Jack Perry. We just talked about the Sandman. Happy birthday to him. And happy birthday, finally, to current Women's World Champion Bayley. No, Women's Champion.
The women's WWE Women's Champion.
Yeah. The regular women. See, I still don't get that. Still confused. SmackDown Women's Champion.
There you go. That's what it really is.
Right. Hey, man, where we at on the royal address?
All right. See where I want to start at. First and foremost, quick get it out the way. As expected, Chad Gable's re-signed. He's coming back. He was one of the people that was on the bubble because his contract was coming due, I believe, this month. But he said his own at himself on an interview this week. It just kind of working some things out. He wasn't really tripping about it. He likes what he's doing with the whole Alpha Academy situation, him and Otis. But he got a new deal in place. He's gonna be coming back. More on that in a minute, because we got good news and we got bad news as well.
Yeah.
Flip side, WWE is applying for a trademark for Tala Tonga. And for those who don't know, Tama Tonga has a brother, and what's his name? Hikuleu. Yes. He just wrapped up with all his obligations. He is a free agent. So in the world's DJ Khaled, another one. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, you remember that Chappelle's skit? And he was like, it was the one when they first made the Nick Cannon joke.
Oh my God.
So the dude, he showed him in the 90s, he was on the phone and his agent called, told him he didn't get the rush hour role.
Yeah.
And then he was talking about another role he didn't get, and it went to the Wayans brothers. He was like, there's more?
Yep.
That's every time I think of the bloodline, it is another one of these motherfuckers
it's funny
find out about.
It's funny because it's like the first reaction, everyone wants to pivot to Jacob. You know what I'm saying? When we start thinking about, okay, who's next? And then here come another motherfucker oh, no, this dude got a brother that still got to show up. God damn. But yeah, another one. I don't know when, but
we're going to get into Zilla territory very soon.
Right. We don't know when, but we know what his name is going to be. We just...
What's it? Tala Loa?
Tala Tonga.
Tala Tonga.
Yeah. Stupid. It is. But...
whatever.
Hey.
No, that's stupid, because he... Tala Tonga, because he tall? That's stupid. Whatever.
Hey, Undertaker is reaffirmed my spot in the top of my favorite wrestlers. Because he did a little Q&A and he was asked about AEW and Tony Khan. I'm just gonna read a little snippet of this quote. He says, "Hopefully a lot of people don't think the way I do, but hopefully one day AEW gets their crap together and genuinely creates some competition. It's probably not a popular take from most WWE insiders, but it's the way I look at it. Where is it? Basically, in a nutshell, I ain't gonna get too much into this. He said, I don't think Tony's the guy to run the company. He means well. His heart's in the right place. He's a true wrestling fan, but he does not have." This says acronym, but I think he means acumen to run a wrestling company against WWE. And I listen, been saying this for the longest time.
We've been saying that for about 3 years now.
This is nothing new. Tony could do enough within his company to get a couple W's against a Vince McMahon-led company. He is not fucking with a DJ Paul WWE company. It's not happening. It was never going to happen. And that's really where you notice the shift. We was talking about competition and shit when Vince was still running shit. Today, it's not even a talk. It's really not. You watch AEW if you don't got shit else to watch. You're not.
I'll be listen.
We're not flipping channels.
I'll go watch something completely different. Listen, I'll find something to watch and go out of my way to not watch AEW.
Right.
Sorry.
That's where we be at. That's where we be at.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah.
I got more on Undertaker in a second, though.
All right. So, Speaking of interviews, the People's Champ was over on ESPN. He had a couple things to say, but chief among them was that, quote, "We're on the 1 yard line to create the biggest WrestleMania of all time and the biggest match of all time at WrestleMania 40 at that final ball style." He knows what we want.
And he cut out for a second. The rest of the quote was the biggest match of all time at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas.
Yep.
That's what
Yes,
he
sir.
said.
Yes, sir. So he knows what we want. He knows what we want. He knows what it is. Now, piggybacking off of that, he also was sustained a bit of an injury while filming the Smashing Machine. He got on Instagram to talk about it a little bit. I don't think anything major, nothing structural. But he had a
injury John Cena had.
Yeah. The baseball bat elbow.
2013, something like that.
Right, yeah. Yeah, just a little ruptured bursa sac. So he went to go, get his test done and everything like that. Like I said, nothing structural, nothing crazy. So he'll just take some time. We'll get him back when we need him. That's the important thing.
Soon.
And before I get to this last one, and just cue me up when I get done with this one, because I have some things to say.
Well, we bringing it back.
It's not. Oh, hold on. Not yet. It's after this. Okay. After this. But first things first. Remember Bad Blood? We ain't had Bad Blood in a long time. Well, it might be on its way back. There's been some pitches to bring back the old pay-per-view name. Okay. And it'll be a way to get back, in October, right around that time. First Hell in a Cell match was there. The debut of Kane was there. And if you check your calendar, October 5th, which is my birthday, is a Saturday. So if you want to get some numbers up for Peacock this October, you got a gap in there, you know what I'm saying, in between SummerSlam and Bash in Berlin, in between Bash in Berlin and the Saudi show in November. You got a space in there. October 5th, it's on a Saturday. Show me some love on my birthday. Give me some Bad Blood.
Hey, they trying so hard to get Taylor Swift to come around.
Oh my God! Don't
naming shows after her songs now. Crazy.
Don't even put that in the atmosphere. You'll scare. But yeah, man. Hopefully Punk and Drew still feuding by then you can actually do a Hell in a Cell match.
Even though Punk got his reservations on that,
I'm sure he do. I mean, if his bones were made of what I think they are, some paper mache and prayers, then I can understand. I understand. All right. Well, with that being said, you got me queued up, bro.
I do.
Hit me,
ladies and gentlemen, the return of Reek Rants.
I'm upset.
So I don't remember if it was last week or the week before. We were right here in this particular, part of the show doing news and rumors, and we were talking about Missy Hyatt because she was in the news talking about how she was making it happen with JR. Some grief banging going on with JR and Missy Hyatt. Some crazy shit. Didn't have it on.
Crazy.
It's true. It's what it is, man. It's what it is. I didn't have it on any bingo card in any lifetime, but it happened. So I'm bringing Missy Hyatt up because I guess she capitalized on that, signal boost, and she's talking again. And what is she talking about this week, may I ask you? Okay. So she talks about people in the wrestling business and how she had a working relationship with one David Meltzer. And she had this to say. We used to get the sheet I remember the first time I saw it was in UWF, and we were at the barn doing interviews. Everybody would take the sheet, pass it around. You read it, look for names in different territories, because there was no internet back then. She used to call Dave herself and say, hey, this is right, this is correct, everything like that. She had all questions that he would answer, and she and Dave became good friends. She's been friends with Dave since 1987, 1988. And so she mentioned how names like Bruce Pritchard, Eric Bischoff, and Vince Russo give David a hard time. And she says, quote, it's unwarranted. 1. 2, Dave is smart. 3, Dave knows more about wrestling. He's like a historian. It's everything. She said, I used to call
give her that point.
Whatever. I used to call it the stooge sheet because I found out I was leaving one territory and going to another territory because I read it on Meltzer's sheet. She said he had the finger on the pulse of the business and still does. But this is the kicker. This is the kicker. She said, I'm assuming she's saying in the present day. I hope not. He is 99.9% correct on anything he has to say. He's just so intelligent. Missy Hyatt, ma'am, respectfully, disrespectfully, goes straight to the bowels of hell. Expressway down, gasoline panties on, hit every bump on the road down. The fuck out of my face with this shit. 99.9% correct. It is 2024. Dave Meltzer hasn't been 50% correct about some shit since 2016. Get the fuck out of my face with this. You must be tripping. Hell no. Not today. Not today, not tomorrow.
Hey.
Got me so bent. So bent. I was going to leave it alone. I promise I was going to leave it alone because it was just, I'm like, this is just stupid. Like, I'm not going to get his attention. But then I saw that number, 99.9%. He has his finger on the pulse of the business. He still has his finger on the pulse of the business. Oh, you triggered me. You triggered me. I don't like to get triggered. But you did it. You did it. Mm-hmm. You need to go back away. You need to go back to the obscurity you came from. You've overstayed your welcome, and it's only been about a month. That was taking some work. That was taking some work. Pissed me off.
You ain't qualified to give motherfucking rules on the fucking game, you fucking bozo.
Thank you, Funk.
Shout out to Funk Flakes.
Indeed. Indeed.
That's all you had?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna ease up.
All right, how do I follow up that? UFC 303. I got something on that. We talk about the UFC every now and again. Conor McGregor was supposed to originally face Michael Chandler on June 29th, UFC 303 live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. That has been postponed, of course.
Yep.
We expected it. His team announced, I think they said, a hamstring injury during training? Something
I think so. I think so. Something like that.
Is it a hamstring injury? We don't know. All we know is this not happening right now. So maybe a few months from now, maybe not ever.
Yeah.
No.
This is with that tricky stage in the game because
yeah,
Conor's never pulled out of a fight due to an injury. And this is that different phase of life that we're in as far as his career, because we're talking about the guy that was trying to get to the paper to the guy that's got all the paper. So it's like he ain't in no rush to get back into it. There ain't no sense of urgency in him to get this popping no more. He's doing it for fun, but it's
making
like
more money outside the octagon than he is.
Exactly. And my thing is, even if he was healthy and he showed up, if he would have got dogged against Chandler, I mean, what would be the point anymore?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm I'm at the point where I don't know that we see him fight again.
Yeah, he don't need them. They need him.
Yeah, exactly.
So he don't need to do it.
That's the position he was trying to be in the first place.
Hey, did they sweep that Miami story under the rug?
They definitely did.
That was crazy. Like in real time. They just stopped talking about it.
Yep.
Hey, the North remembers.
Quiet.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man. My last thing on this, we talked about Undertaker doing the Q&A on his YouTube channel. He also dropped an interview on his YouTube channel with Maven. Shout out to Maven.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Undertaker admits that Maven inspired his YouTube channel.
No shit.
Yeah. He said, see what you're doing with your thing. And Undertaker had the funniest quote. He said, you smarten the marks up. The marks, they like to get even smarter. So
you right.
Him and Maven were talking about how Undertaker and Shane came up with the idea for the spot in the Rumble in 2002. Mm-hmm. They were feeling themselves a little bit too much, because it was like, I don't even think people remember who won the Rumble that year. They remember that spot. Like, nah, fam, I remember who won.
Yeah.
Let's relax. But it is probably outside of like the shit that they was doing. Once Stone Cold came in,
yeah,
I can't tell you nothing that happened before that didn't involve Maven and Undertaker.
Right.
Honestly. I remember. So here's what I remember. I remember because this was around the time that Jeff and Matt Hardy, they was beefing with Taker. So like they had a spot in the Rumble. Nice. And that's how Maven ended up eliminating Undertaker, because he was preoccupied with the Hardys and Lita. Outside of that, I can't tell you what happened. I remember Scotty 2 Hotty, he got his ass cooked by Taker
the
way to the ring. From that point, from the brawl with Maven until Stone Cold come out to the ring, I can't tell you what happened in that match. It wasn't that big of a gap. I'm just saying it was. I remember Christian came out. I think the Hurricane might have came out.
Yeah,
that was it, bro. And it's one of my favorite Rumbles too, so I should remember it. But anyway, Taker, he cleared up the Canyon gay bashing rumors, which like we discussed on here before. He said he swung the chair on Canyon the same way he did on everybody. Which like he said, listen, we was taught to swing the chair a certain way. He was taught to lay it on.
Yeah, that's true.
He also said he understands that they was wilding back there with the chair shots. He was like, he wouldn't be doing those shit like that nowadays. Undertaker's YouTube channel is very informative. It's very it's different from what you would expect from the Undertaker. Somebody who was very stuck to the character his whole career.
Yeah. So
you wouldn't have gotten stuff like this from him when he was active. And it's pretty neat. He said he does his dead man entrance when he goes to bed at night.
Hey, I'm here for that.
He said he attempts to do it, but Michelle don't have no part in helping him out with it.
I know she don't.
Michelle like, bring your ass to bed, bro.
She's like, if you don't stop bullshitting.
He said, man, I just want to feel the vibe one more time. That itch. You see, y'all hear my Taker accent?
He said, yeah. He said, man, you in draws if you don't get your ass on.
Hey, no, Undertaker strike me as a dude that wear the real expensive pajamas to bed.
Low key, he probably do.
The matching set.
Yeah. I can see that.
Undertaker got some USA themed pajamas. I know he do. My man's come out there. My man's go to bed dressed like Apollo Creed.
No.
They go to bed at the James Brown Living in America every night.
That's crazy. He's probably not wrong though. That's the thing.
No, yeah, listen. The old white man from Texas, man. I know he all about America.
Right.
He can't wait for the Olympics to start.
Mm-hmm.
Get that real national. Hey, listen, we all turn into nationalists when the Olympics come around.
That's a fact.
I'll be out here singing Terry theme song.
I ain't doing all that.
Hey, no, I can't help it. Listen, when you got LeBron out there and Steph Curry, you just be feeling it, bro. Michael Phelps, listen. When Michael Phelps used to get in that pool, boy.
That's for sure.
Speaking of Undertaker, man, you remember Undertaker SummerSlam 02 when he fought Test?
Hey.
He went and got that U.S. flag, boy. That's me during the Olympics.
I understand.
Listen. Hey, let's talk about what we watched this past week. All wrestling. So all wrestling. We're going to talk about everything. Old stuff, new stuff. What you watched this past week, man?
Whew.
First, before we get into that, could we watch Raw? You watch Raw, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Boom, 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 boom.
Rick O'Shea. R.I.P. to Mr. O'Shea.
Sent that man to the upstairs room.
Upper room.
Nasty work.
Listen.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
I thought he overbrothered on the little Rey Mysterio spot.
He definitely did. That shit sounded like he got hit with
like
a
you
baseball
landed
bat
right on the back of your head, bro.
Ooh. Yeah,
that looked nasty.
That was hella nasty. Ugh.
What if he come back?
That. Hey, I didn't put this in the rumors, but they said the way that angle was set up was just in case, they can work something out and he does decide to come back. So it's iffy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hey,
it's
no,
always
if
possibility.
If he come back, I'm gonna be unruly on here because I've been seeing some crazy dick writing from a very certain individual.
Oh, I know. I've seen it too.
Listen, I'm not letting up. If he listen, you better hope he show up in Wembley.
Oh man. We're gonna have some things to say, sir.
Listen. All right, my bad. What else we watch?
I didn't really catch nothing wrestling related this week. I don't think. I was kind of chilling. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch some old stuff. As far as like the current stuff, Raw, SmackDown, LA Knight, he tripping. You gotta stop.
Oh man,
committing crimes and showing up at people's houses and stuff.
This
That's
dude
crazy.
just on some breaking and entering for real.
Yeah, you wilding. Like first you went to rural Georgia and did it. That was crazy to do that.
Yo, listen.
And now you went to a whole different territory outside of the intercontinental United States.
Yeah.
You went to Puerto Rico and just started wilding. Like, relax.
You gotta
relax.
Chill, bro. You gotta chill.
I've been keeping up on this Who Killed WCW doc. They had the latest episode. Didn't really learn much new. I got a new Kevin Nash quote that I thought was great. Kevin Nash said, "Yeah, there were a lot of mistakes in WCW, but my check didn't change." Gotta respect it. Real Detroit nigga for real.
I'm about to say that man is an award winner on this show for a
yeah.
motherfucking reason.
The trophy is named after him for a reason.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Kev. Vince Russo gonna be on next week's episode.
Oh God.
Next week's episode is about Vince.
Here we go.
Yeah. There was a lot of back and forth from Goldberg and Bret Hart on this one too. About that situation. They talked about that some more. Bret was on his bitter stuff, and Goldberg was just like, "Put your hands up, motherfucker." Like, Goldberg is done with this dude's shit, bro.
I don't blame him. Like, I've had enough. I've had it up to here with this bitching and moaning about Bill Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg.
Keep saying his whole name out. Please
but
stop.
Kev was giving Goldberg some work too.
Uh-oh.
Kev was just sitting there baked as hell. Just Kevin Nash is not sober in these interviews on this show.
I wouldn't expect him to be, because it's like,
He's like, I gotta talk about this bullshit again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how many interviews and docs he's had to talk about WCW? It's like, now we talking about who killed it. Man, listen.
Hey, Kev was like, man, if this wasn't for Dwayne.
Right. Like, I promise you could not get me to talk about this bullshit if you wasn't asking me.
He probably asked Dwayne how much you paying me.
Right, exactly. He's like, oh, I'm getting a check. All right.
Yeah, I'm good this weekend. Let's do it. Shout out to Kev, man.
Facts.
Big Diesel. TNA against all odds. That was this past week too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, not much went on the show. Fucking Mustafa Ali and Trent Seven. God damn, bro.
I heard that was slapping.
If y'all don't watch no match from this show, watch this one. Cause they was going crazy. It was for the X Division Championship. A regular ass match, but they went crazy. It's probably my favorite match on the show. Yeah, it was definitely my favorite match on the show. Cause like I wasn't really interested in any of the other matches. Rich Swann ended up like joining AJ Francis a few months back.
Mm-hmm.
And like this dude has had the worst swag in the whole wrestling industry since then. This is the same industry Trick Williams works in. And Solo Sikoa.
Damn.
And Swerve. And Rich Swann got the worst swag out of everybody.
And I was about to say, I'll be honest, I don't think Rich's swag has ever been good for as long as I can remember. So for it to get worse is a little concerning now.
Because, he teamed with AJ Francis, so he kind of dressing like a nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so, I would think if you with AJ, you doing better. You know what I'm saying? But
AJ don't got the best swag either, but he,
I mean, it's
when
better
than Fubu, we going crazy. Fubu be going crazy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I say he got better swag than a lot of other people though. So I'm not going, not too much on him. But Rich Swann, that's somebody that needs some WWE checks again.
Yeah. Quick, fast, in a hurry.
Let's get Rich Swann in AEW for a little bit so he gets some bread over there.
Please.
He get his swag up some. Please.
Help him out.
But elsewhere on this show, we had an open challenge for Jordan Grace. Tatum Paxley from NXT unsuccessfully challenges. We're gonna be seeing more of that.
I'm here for it.
We'll probably see more of Tatum in Impact. Because of course, Ash by Elegance showed up at Battleground in NXT, and then Ash by Elegance was out there again for this match. So you might be seeing more of her, formerly known as Dana Brooke, on NXT, and you might see some Tatum Paxley on Impact.
I like it.
TNA, they also announced a schedule of shows leading up to Bound for Glory in October. So they're still alive. They're still out here kicking.
I'm telling you, man.
Slammiversary coming up soon. You might see a certain somebody.
Oh, we damn sure going to. That ain't even a question to me.
A few somebodies.
Yep.
Because this whole group was in TNA at one point.
That is true.
More on them in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more on them in a second. And then in the main event, Moose defeated Matt Hardy in a Broken Rules match to retain the TNA World Championship. And we got the return of Brother Nero, Jeff Hardy, in TNA. You know what that means? Niggas is going to grind out the rest of the year until they think they're about to get that call for the Rumble. Key word is think.
Oh, we're gonna have a talk about Matt Hardy one day, and it's not gonna be very comfortable for some of y'all.
Yeah, we started the conversation about a week ago.
Yeah,
maybe 2 weeks ago.
Because I genuinely, when I read a couple of days before this that Jeff was a free agent, So I looked at the calendar like, oh, let me hope he's not dragging the leash on. And then, of course, he fucking shows up. So, yeah, we going to have to revisit this conversation because, Lord have mercy. A man could not be more tired if he tried.
Bruh, yeah, Matt been looking terrible for a minute, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Matt was kind of looking terrible 10 years ago.
True.
Yeah, come on, Matt.
But he ain't taking this ride by himself.
Hell no.
Oh.
Hey, man, his brother was always more over than him, bro. Like, people care
That
about
is
Jeff
true.
more than him.
That is true.
This is why he's still been doing the broken shit. That's the shit he fall back on every single time. That's the most over Matt Hardy has ever been, was doing the broken shit in 2015.
Gotta cling to it to survive. Unfortunately.
Yeah, bro. Every time he stopped doing it and shit don't work out, he just go right back to it.
Yeah.
Every single time.
It don't even hit the same that it used to, honestly.
Did it hit the first time?
To an extent, because it was different. You know, like
it hit for the TNA audience back then.
Yeah, like we went to a place creatively we had never been with Matt before. It was fresh, it was new, it worked in that sense. And then, if not for the Ultimate Deletion, we probably don't have cinematic matches. So I got to give him credit in that, in that sense of it. But now that we did that, and then we had the watered down version of WWE, it's like we don't feel it no more. Like it's not gonna click, and it hasn't been.
Like that was DOA in AEW when he got there. It just the first segment was just bad.
Yeah,
and it just never hit. Then like, TNA is the only place you can attempt to make it work, I guess. It is what it is.
Keyword.
Yeah, a lot of keywords when we talk about Matt Hardy. That's where he at in his career, though. That's where his career is going. That's unfortunate. It's literally like textbook wrestler career template.
Yep.
And the Hardys is following that shit to a T. Hopefully they stop short of the ultimate ending of most wrestlers from their era.
Please.
That have gone through the things they've gone through. Just stop short of that. We don't need that. We know what that is.
Exactly.
So,
we've talked too much about that. Had to talk too much about that as it is already. We was talking about that when Malik was still here. That's how deep that conversation goes.
We've been supposed to have that conversation when he was.
Oh my God, yeah.
He the one that came up with the idea to have a conversation. We still ain't had it yet.
Right. That was right around the time I started. Like, damn.
One day we really gonna sit down and have that conversation.
Yeah, we need to.
One day. We did watch Clash at the Castle though. Earlier today. It was a decent show. It was better than I thought it was gonna be. I wasn't expecting much. Like these pay-per-views is kind of PLEs, they kind of treading water till we get to the stuff in the summer, in the big summer. Because you're not expecting a lot of changes, and I think that's really something Triple H has to really grow into as far as like, but you're not booking NXT no more. So you booking a product that you kind of got to have that interest last a little bit longer because NXT 1 hour a week,
that was
PLE every now and again.
That was it.
Now you got 5 hours of TV, PLEs every 3 weeks. In other countries too. So like it's one of them things you kind of gotta grow into. We kicked it off with something crazy. I got a question, man.
Talk to me.
How many royal families are there in the sport of wrestling?
Let me tell you something. Wise man once said that wrestling has more than one royal family.
Factual. Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion, puts the belt on the line in an I Quit match versus AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. Now, a lot of times, especially in this type of match, you got guys going back and forth, backstage area, might go into the crowd. You might go to the production area where there's a lot of, wires and stuff that can get set on fire. Like, electrocution. We've seen that.
Yep.
Who was that? Rock and Mankind. We've seen that before.
Yep.
Seen guys get slammed through cars in these type of matches.
Hell yeah.
Listen, if I was in the I Quit match, here's what I would do.
You know what I do? I pull out the Glock, put it on his forehead, and spill his brains all over the concrete.
That's what I would do.
Yo.
I feel like more people in I Quit matches should
That's
live
crazy.
by that Arn Anderson strategy.
That's crazy.
Just go get a gun, bro.
That's really crazy.
You can get a nigga to quit easily that way.
Yo.
2-second match right there.
Hey, yo. I genuinely think they are the only company that if they did it a certain way, they might get away with it with just having to do some apologies to sponsors.
Yeah, that might who WWE or AEW?
WWE.
Oh.
No, AEW would not get this shit right. AEW would be canceled. They dead
Probably.
and buried if they tried to do this shit. But like, there's a way, because like, remember Stone Cold did the whole pop gun thing with Vince back in, you know what I'm saying? So they,
the
they could, yeah. So they could pull it off in a way that maybe they just get some, some scathing comments from the network and like, hey, don't ever do this shit again. But
hey, y'all can do it on Netflix.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Netflix, they put anything on there.
Yeah. So you got options.
Hey, I know y'all listening.
Facts. Hey, I'm gonna do some fantasy booking before we done, so y'all definitely gonna be listening.
For sure. I had an issue with this match though. Because at one point Cody Rhodes passes out and the ref just like puts his hands up.
Yeah.
I feel like if somebody is physically incapable of continuing the match, aka quitting, the match should be over. That was my thought process.
Well,
technically they quit.
I'll do you one better. There's precedent set for that already.
Stone Cold.
Thank you. So
at WrestleMania 13.
So why did that not apply here? It's same company, decades apart, sure, but
yeah,
I don't understand why the rules changed.
And granted, this was an I Quit match, and that was a no disqualification submission match. This is the same shit to me. Submitting is quitting, right? Like one, you just have to actually say the words. The other one is tapping out. Stone Cold didn't tap out; he passed out, and they still come on. That's their biggest star of that period.
That's what I'm saying.
On, that's all I'm saying. Come on, man.
And it's like, listen, if he can't physically say the words, that ain't my problem.
Right. I beat the shit out this nigga already.
I did my part. Yeah, that's on y'all.
That's what I'm saying. This political shit, man. That's the shit I be talking about. This is the shit I be talking about.
He was trying to fuck on me.
Come on, son. Let's get it together. Another issue I had with this match. This is yet another match. This is second PLE match in a row where Cody Rhodes has some outside interference from a non-employee. This nigga mama.
I mean, hey, did nobody tell that man to get in his mama face? Listen. I don't
is a fan. His mama is a guest.
Listen, I don't just wildly defend Cody on everything. I will say this: he has spoken in those presidential promos about his mama and her attitude and how she be. She don't take shit from nobody. He made sure to let everybody know about that. So he gave y'all fair warning months ago. Don't fuck with my mama, cause she ain't scared of nobody. AJ fucked around and caught that 5 fingers, sand to the face, slap.
And she slapped the shit out that nigga like 3 times too.
3 times. Hey, he went to go get the chair, and I'm like, oh, hold up, fam, hold up.
Hey,
That's
Michael Cole
crazy.
sounded like he was about to hop up from the desk. And get
Yeah,
active.
right. It's like, what are you doing?
What the hell is his problem?
Oh man.
Hey,
Crazy.
listen, bro. I'm just saying, Cody, tell your mama to get in the ring. And she's trying to get active.
That's crazy.
If your mama big and bad, she can get in the ring and get that work. That's all I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Out here, that still don't answer the Saudi dude interfering.
Hey, I don't know what that was about.
Cody Rhodes got all the interference, so it's cool when he do it.
I can't speak
It's
to
cool
that
when he
one.
do it.
That was
And then Cody attacked his opponent after the match was over too.
Look, but that's why I tweeted that. It was Judgment Day 05 all over again. That's all this was. That's all this match was. Because it was the same conversations. With Cena, was early on when he wins his title. Y'all started chirping, talking about, oh, I ain't feeling this shit. Cody, same thing. So we had to see him get some dog in him to beat somebody down for real and act all crazy for y'all to be like, oh, okay, all right, I'm back on board now. But he had to, let somebody know with a little double tap after the fact. I ain't mad at it.
And shit, Cody walking to the back. Here's Solo Sikoa just standing there looking like a snitch. Like a damn snitch. Got jumped by the bloodline. Randy Orton was mad dogging that belt. Y'all seen that?
Oh man, listen, you couldn't miss
it. Hey, no, another one I peeped too the other night. Naomi was on Bailey belt. Like
when they hugged and she was still holding it, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes, sir.
We've been waiting for that female bloodline member.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, let's get up.
Let me find out she an Agent Orange out here.
Hey.
She out here trying to, she been faking the funk all this time with that happy-go-lucky shit.
Hey, I'll be with it. It's a change from the norm, what we expected to see. Right. I'm with it. Next up.
We ain't seen heel Naomi since Team Bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was 15.
We overdue.
That was 9 summers ago.
Mm-hmm. We overdue.
Come on, man. Come on. Next up, my queens. It feels so good. Jade and Bianca. They no longer the tag team champions. Damn. Okay. I said this last week, though. This is the only way to get the belts off of them.
Yeah.
Is in a triple threat.
Yeah.
They didn't lose. Shayna lost.
That's possible. I'm gonna just sit here and try not to punch air. Go ahead.
Yeah. Prayers up to Alba Fire. Her mother passed this past week after being hit by a vehicle. That's fucked up though, man. Like
in Florida.
It was in Florida?
Yep.
Oh, I thought that happened in Scotland.
Nah. She was visiting her in Florida and this shit happened.
Oh, that's even worse, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy.
That's crazy. I hope the moment here helped, make that homecoming a little bit more positive for Alba Fire.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to comment on the match itself because I don't want to sound mean. It was it was a messy match, is all I'm gonna say.
It was.
I have no comments on the match itself, but the moment is what we're gonna take away from this match. I don't care. Oh, Jade finally botched after several matches on PLE. And now we're making a big deal out of it. Listen, who gives a fuck? People botch.
It won't be the last rope spot we talk about here. That's number one. Number two, that wasn't even the spot of the match that caught my attention the most. Spot of the match that I caught the most was she tapped.
Hey, these referees.
She technically tapped. And they said it on commentary.
Trying to fuck on me.
They even said it on commentary.
It was ref though.
I got you. I got it. But it's in 4K. Shayna has a gripe. And I'm sure they'll get into it this week.
Yeah, we can run that back on Monday.
Yeah.
Cause y'all be doing Shayna wrong. Y'all be doing Shayna dirty, real dirty.
Yeah, I'm about sick. I'm over it.
I'm over it. I've moved on. I'm apathetic. The way I feel about Shayna Baszler's booking is how I feel about the Los Angeles Lakers right now. I'm over it. It is what it is. I'ma still watch them. I might buy some merch. I ain't bought no Lakers merch in years, bro.
Mm.
The last Lakers merch I bought was a championship shirt.
I'm about to say, like, y'all just won a chip not that long ago.
That was the last thing I bought was some championship stuff. I ain't bought nothing since.
Mm.
Like what I look like buying a playoff shirt.
Yeah, that's true.
What I look like buying a playoff shirt when we had to play in the play-in to make the playoffs. What I look like. Like, that's how I feel about Shayna though. It is what it is. We moved on.
I feel
if something good happens to Shayna, cool. I'm not expecting nothing good to happen for her character ever again.
I just feel mentally battered about it, and I should never feel that way.
Yeah. That's kind of how I was feeling about Sasha Banks for the longest too. Like before she left, I was just like, man, she ain't never gonna have the moments that Becky has had and that Charlotte's had. And that even Bailey had moments before.
I'm about to say, because it's crazy now to think about it, because now if you look back, 3 out of the 4 have won Rumbles, main events in Mania, done
Money in the Bank.
Pretty much checked all the stipulation match boxes, and had significantly long title reigns, and Sasha didn't get none of that. That's crazy to me.
And people were saying she was the best out of all of them.
Right.
Now look where we at.
Mm-mm.
Damn shame.
I mean, she said she'll be back. So, I mean, I guess we still got time, but...
Yeah.
Still.
But when?
Right.
But when, though? Hey, what Clay Davis said.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
Indeed.
You know what else is shameful? Sami Zayn is still the Intercontinental Champion.
Nasty.
That's unfortunate.
Nasty.
But I peeped something. I've been peeping. I haven't cared about this Wyatt 6 QR code stuff. Like I said, let me know when they show up. And they showing up on Monday.
Oh yeah.
That's been they've said that they've showed. On Friday, they had a little message flash and it was like a countdown 3 days.
Yep.
I was like, okay. Here we at 3 days is Monday.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see. And then before this Intercontinental Championship, they flashed another thing. They said a massacre is coming. So I peeped. And I was like, listen, y'all know I want Chad Gable to win it. But listen, the Olympics is coming up. 4th of July coming up. Y'all can have Chad Gable win around that time. It's cool.
True.
He a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. Shout out to Chad Gable.
Hey,
but
that massacre could come at the expense of Sami Zayn.
That's where I was getting at.
Okay.
Because they flashed it.
Yeah.
And they flashed it right over Sami Zayn's face. And I was like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
So if he gonna lose, if Sami Zayn's gonna win this match, y'all need to make up for it on Monday by having him get his ass cooked.
True.
That's what I need. But let's talk about this match though. This was real hoop. All player hating aside. The player hating is a gimmick. Yeah. I don't really hate Sami Zayn. I don't really care. In real life, I don't care for his character. I don't hate the man. He's a fucking bomb-ass wrestler. He's a great character. He's a great person in real life. So all player hating aside, this was real hoops.
Yeah.
Real hoops. No props to Maxine for fucking the money up at the worst time.
Terrible.
Like at the worst, you just going, oh no, I ain't gonna hit him. Nah, fam. Y'all conflicted. This whole Stockholm syndrome thing going on. Y'all need to decide.
I'm mad Cole really said it too.
He did say that. I've been thinking of it for the longest. Somebody finally said it. This is one of my favorite matches of the year so far, honestly. Like I think it was the perfect blend of story and action.
Yep.
Reminded me of Cody and Roman, like on a lower level, as far as like that blending of. I need to find out who produced this match because it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah. Get the list before the day is over.
I'm gonna need them to think of like getting some new theme music for Sami Zayn at this point.
Yeah.
Because like
they gonna fucking serenade it to the ground, man.
Not even that. This is what his third, fourth time beating Chad Gable.
True.
They need to change his music to this. Give him that Hulk Hogan music.
Oh man,
Chad Gable going over me, that don't work for me, brother.
Oh man, probably gonna have some new music soon. Cause we know he got new recruits coming.
Hey, no, he can keep the music. It's Otis and them need to get some new music.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Cause a lot of y'all saying, "Oh, he shouldn't be treating Otis and Maxine like this." Listen, I was on the same page, but the way they fumble in the bag is kind of warranted.
Yeah,
it is. It really
they fuck the money up at the worst time every time, bro.
Yeah.
You know how many times that didn't cost this man the championship just by fucking up, not doing their job. Yeah. Like somebody else would have cut them a long time ago.
Exactly. And he keeping
y'all lucky Chad Gable like y'all enough to keep y'all around still. Because he could have been let y'all go.
All of this failure, it's disgusting.
I would have let them niggas go before WrestleMania.
True.
After I didn't get the title shot at Mania, like y'all dead weight. Y'all worthless. They've been kept around 2 months longer than they needed to be.
Indeed.
And they still probably gonna come around on Monday and still be out there coming out with them and still be with them because they both pussy. We ain't see Tozawa. He said, "Fuck all that." He said, "I ain't flying to the country for you niggas."
He slid out that side door like, "Yeah, nah,
hell yeah,
I'm good off that." But hey, that
did the dance off screen. Say, "I'm out of here, nigga."
Hey, but that look he was giving at the end, that immediately made me think about Wrestling Machine Kurt Angle.
Yes,
where he was like relentless, didn't give no fucks about nothing. He just possessed.
Hey,
was on John Cena neck.
Hey, Chad Gable did reach a different gear though, because I was watching the match like this nigga sweating like first quarter Kevin Garnett out here.
Right.
That's a different type of sweat.
Hell yeah.
First quarter KG looked like he played 48 minutes.
Hey, I understand now. Being this bald, I understand it now.
It just dripped down. Yeah.
Listen. I got myself like, some bands and shit. Cause
you was out here looking like Bobby Lashley?
Dog, let me tell you, like I didn't think it would be that bad, and then it's like, damn, like I go into the gym, like have a real good day, and I can't get this shit out my eyes, like yo.
Oh yeah, that'd be the worst. Like that's if I don't wear a do-rag or nothing in the gym, it's just whole time I'm just
man.
I hate that.
It's real bad. It's real
Sweat
bad.
Be burning. All that it's all bad.
You got a clean dome, that shit just rolling downhill, man.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to hold on as long as possible. Next up for the WWE Women's Championship, got it right this time. Happy birthday again to Bayley, getting a big win. I have no comments on this match because I had to step away after the IC title. That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
so I didn't really watch this match at all. I seen Chelsea got kicked out.
She did, and then she came back with a Lucia mask on.
Oh, okay. I told y'all I'll come around to Chelsea Green.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the second part of what, like, I don't want to say took me out of this match, but it's just like, yo, I couldn't get as invested into it as I like. I do appreciate what we're doing with Piper. I just feel like because it's so like this is just a stopgap in the road. We know Bayley got Nia coming up, and it's like this is really mainly because we're in Scotland. We wanted to put on a feature match. I couldn't get into it. Like, if you give me more story, you know what I'm saying, more time to build it, fine. It was
heatless.
But it just came together almost last minute. We put it together. We had it. It was all right. You know what I'm saying? But that end, I was more invested in what Chelsea was doing. Y'all went and kicked her out. She came back with Ray's mask on. Like, I got more of a kick out of that.
Yeah, Chelsea is very much overshadowing Piper Niven. I think here's what we need to do. Run back Piper and Bailey in Toronto, Money in the Bank. Run that back. Bailey can get the dub again, or Chelsea can accidentally fuck over Piper, and then Piper and Chelsea can go their separate ways after that point. Piper just unleashes on Chelsea because she's been dead weight for a minute, for a very long time.
True.
She can go do her own thing. I would love to see Chelsea back in NXT a lot more frequently, just doing stuff down there.
Hey, I said it. What was it, last month? I said she could have beat Roxanne and I'd have been okay with it. I really would have.
We can still do that.
Like, I would not be mad.
But yeah, this match, this feud needs a little bit more heat to it. Like they're trying with Piper Niven and like it's doing well, but we just need like the feuds to have more heat. And I don't like how Bailey's looking either in that regard.
Yeah. See,
because like she's been very heatless since the whole damage control situation.
It's that thing I talk about all the time. We go on the chase. We always here with it. You know what I'm saying? And then once the chase is over, we get to that spot. We win that championship. It is work to keep that same level of elevation. We ain't been seeing it, man. Because it's
working fine for Cody, but Bailey, Damian Priest, it ain't really working that well for them.
Nah, man. We just kind of treading water a little bit, and that's not where you want to be, specifically if you're Bailey,
right?
Because of what we talked about this for about 2 years,
several times.
Yeah, and we done talked about this for about 2 years now. She comes back with damage control. That was a new thing because it's a new dimension to her game. We hadn't been there before, so that was supposed to help her elevate, and then the group elevated more than she did. So that was a problem. We switched up. She wins the Rumble. Now we know she goes against EO. Okay, different. That's better. But now that she done been champ, it's like, okay, so now we going back to that. Where are we at now?
Yeah. So let's figure that out, man. Or we got Nia Jax out here looking like most improved of the year.
And that's another thing. Nia Jax feels like more the attraction on SmackDown than Bayley does. And she just got there.
Right.
And of course, she's the queen now, but still.
It's a lot of women over there that's overshadowing Bayley.
Tiff,
Jade, Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. So somebody gotta do it. Let's talk about the main event though, and then we can get up out of here, man. Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest. Drew is in his crib, in his home country of Scotland. Shout out to Scotland. Got inducted in like a Scottish Hall of Fame or something this past week as well. So shout out to him. Showed back up at an indie out there. Did his thing where he used to wrestle back after he got released and help build his stuff back up. And that's actually, I think, was the same day on the anniversary of when he got cut is when he showed up there. And so he made reference to the fact that he was listed as others.
Right.
And he said, I've done pretty well to be an other. So
it's true.
Shout out to Drew McIntyre. So on the week of the 18th anniversary of One Night Stand 2006, I thought Damian Priest was going to have to be in John Cena mode.
I thought so too.
I thought so. But you got to reserve that for another person. I think CM Punk should be reserved for that. He need to be in John Cena mode. Because I'm surprised they run this motherfucker out there like a territory in 1985 in North Carolina. Like, you need security intel until you get onto the outer limits of town, and then you'll be safe. This man, we got a ref bump in this match. And you know, with a ref bump, you know, some bullshit about to happen. Who's a ref? Eddie Arango?
Yeah.
The dude with the crazy 10? Oh, no, he ain't the ref, the crazy 10. He the other ref. Anyway, that's not important. The important thing, we had a ref bump, and we get some amazing camera work when the new ref comes out there. He starts counting. I'm thinking Drew about to win it, and then his dude just stops, and I'm like, what is this ref doing?
Right.
And then I look closer, and I'm like, nigga, that's CM Punk.
Yeah. When he stopped, before I saw like whose head it was, I thought it was Finn or somebody. I'm like,
I thought it was JD.
Right.
Which would have made sense in that, you know, as well. I thought it was big head dude. I was like, nah, this dude head a little too small to be JD.
Right. He ain't blocking.
And I was like, nah, that's Punk. So Drew McIntyre was running away with the Player Hater Award, but now I don't know.
Yeah, we shifted the balance of power in a big way tonight.
So it's going to be a close race by the end of the year, because I guarantee you, both of these dudes going to be trying to one-up each other like Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Oh, my goodness, man.
That's how it's about to be. This man done cost Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest again.
At the crib.
It was at the crib this time. So first WrestleMania, and then at the crib. Wild. CM Punk is expecting medical clearance this week. He said that on the post show.
Yep.
So we gonna see.
Hey,
Let me say I'm the biggest hater.
He gonna need that. Start running. Waves talking about, hey, they catch him, he gonna get lynched. I'm like, whoa.
Hey, no, Wade Barrett was hot.
Yo, on the post show, he was flaming.
I ain't never seen Wade Barrett that mad. I was like, hold on, is this a shoot?
He said, no, they need to fire CM Punk. Like, yo, you mad like that?
Wade Barrett was sounding like me at the end of WrestleMania this year. Like, John Cena isn't even active. The Undertaker's retired. These people don't even walk here.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was Clash at the Castle, man. Good show. Real good show.
Because of this outcome, I need one or two things to happen. Because
what's that?
First off, we saw the scary situation played out with DP and that rope spot. The ropes was like low key the biggest heel of the night.
Yeah, man, it was a motherfucker slippery or something. What's good?
I don't know what was going on, but my guy got caught up. He pulled something. He pulled something or he tore something. It did not.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Because he was basically on one leg.
Hanging
yeah. He was on one leg the rest of the night. He kept using his leg and kicking. I'm like, yo, you just making this shit worse. But listen, one or two things to happen. A, this is the Punk route, right? We can keep this thing going, and if we really want to keep them, you know, spicing up the story some more, put Punk in the Money in the Bank match. Hell, have him win it. He'll be the first to win it.
Even though he said he didn't want to do no ladder matches.
Listen. Put him in, get some extra padding on him. You know what I'm saying? Strap his ass up to something. Yeah, right. Strap his ass up to something. Get him up there. Punk winning the Money in the Bank 3 times is crazy. But we can keep the story going at the same time. Or Drew can cost him Money in the Bank and we keep the story going that way. Either way, we got something. But more importantly, if for whatever reason, and I hope he's okay, if for whatever reason something bad happened tonight and DP is hurt and that world title has to get vacated, what I need is to replay 10 years ago, Money in the Bank 2014. I need the world title on the line in the match as opposed to the Money in the Bank. The winner will be the world champion. That world champion will meet Gunther at SummerSlam. SummerSlam 10 years ago was Brock and John Cena. So I need the same energy at SummerSlam this year if that scenario should play out. I don't care who wins that championship. I need that same energy this year. That's it. Got to go down.
Hey, I'm with it. You out here speaking facts, and I'm with it.
And that's only if my guy is hurt and has to vacate. That's only if that happens. If it don't happen, that's cool. I'll settle for the Punk angle. But if he is hurt, you know what I'm saying? You crown the interim champion in the meantime, and you send him to the gallows at SummerSlam. I needed to happen. I needed to happen.
Hey, WWE. If y'all go that route, I wouldn't mind Sami Zayn winning the world title if he gonna get cooked by Gunther.
Hey, listen.
Gunther need his lick back.
16 chops. It might kill a nigga. It might kill a nigga.
16 power bombs.
You know what I'm saying? 16 suplexes didn't kill John Cena. 16 chops might stop a nigga hurt. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Sami Zayn can withstand multiple power bombs though.
We know that.
KO did.
What to say?
You beat the brakes off.
Woo.
Yeah, man, the Money in the Bank qualifying matches start this week. So this has been one of my favorite pay-per-views for a minute. PLEs, whatever. Always been my favorite type of match since it started. It's probably been up there. That and the Rumble. It's like my two favorites.
I still like it better at Mania, but at the end of the day, it's like it's one of those pay-per-views now, PLEs now. So off the strength of that, I can understand.
Hey, WWE, they owe us a Money in the Bank at Allegiant Stadium.
That's true.
I don't care that we're getting WrestleMania. I don't care.
They pump faked us.
They hell us.
I remember seeing
I would not have spent as much money as I spent.
Ooh.
I would not have if it was, listen, because I spent it specifically for a certain seat that I'm hoping to get for Mania. I remember where I wanted to sit. Remember where I said I wanted to sit for Mania?
I think so.
Whenever they came back?
Yeah.
That's what I ain't gonna tell y'all the sections. Y'all can steal my seat. Next time I go into the stadium, which I don't know when it's gonna be, but next time I'm in the stadium, I'm gonna go verify that seat. I might have to wait for football season, but
yeah. But
next, I'm verifying it though, and we're gonna find out. We're gonna see.
Facts.
Hey man, hey, let's get up out of here, man. Let's plug our socials. It's been a good show.
Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all can find me everywhere at WreakHavoc24, Instagram, Twitter. Also, go check out the Havoc Hour where I talk sports and entertainment. All streaming platforms where you find Young Kings Wrestling, Anchor X, Spotify, Google Podcasts, video versions up on YouTube, and all the content is out right now.
Yes, sir. I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Hey, man. This week was the 16th anniversary of the Carter 3.
Damn, really?
Yeah, man. So I had to go listen to that again. I always listen to the Carter 3, but like I didn't listen to it all the way through for like a minute. I'll listen to like a few of my favorite songs off of it. What's your favorite song on the Carter 3? Just off rip. You can't say a Millie.
I'm about to say I don't want to say a Millie. Probably Mr. Carter.
Yeah.
Let the Beat Build.
Hove.
Yeah.
Hey, Kanye went crazy on Let the Beat Build.
I'm telling you, man.
Like you was tripping on that, Kanye. He was tripping on Comfortable too with the baby face.
Yeah.
It was going crazy.
Yeah, man.
No, my favorite song is You Ain't Got Nothing on Me.
Okay.
Cause it started off hard as fuck. This nigga Fab said, I'm with 101 niggas, we Dalmatian doggy deep. That's hard. Yeah. That's mad niggas to be with. Like, how you got 101 niggas with you?
That's wild.
That's crazy. That's how you know you can't get fucked with. So I got 101 niggas with me, nigga. What's up?
Wasn't that the episode title?
Yeah, Dalmatian Doggy Deep. That was the episode title.
Oh shit.
That's crazy. 101 niggas.
Yeah, man.
And then he dissed Al Sharpton on the next track too.
He did.
Dissed the fuck out of Al Sharpton. I started saying fuck Al Sharpton too. I didn't even know why. I said it. He said, fuck Al Sharpton. Ain't anyone like him. I was like, yeah, fuck them niggas, Wayne. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the Carter 3, legendary album.
Yes,
that
sir.
was a time right there. I remember I went to DC that week it came out. No, I went to DC like 2 weeks after it came out. In DC, it was mad niggas walking around looking like Lil Wayne. I was like, what did I step into? What type of vortex am I in?
Yeah, it was a time period where it was like
everybody dressed like Wayne.
Everybody.
It was a dude at my school. It was my homie. So I ain't gonna, go too crazy on him. But I slowly watched this dude transition into Lil Wayne. Like very slowly. Like this dude let his hair grow out and then he got it locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga started wearing skinny jeans with the wallet chain on it. Black skinny jeans with the wallet chain.
It was
nigga. It's tripping.
Undefeated, man. Undefeated.
Yeah, man. There was a time period niggas was just dressed like rappers. It was crazy. I've never gone out of my way to dress like another dude before.
Nah.
Remember niggas used to get the patch in their hair like Wiz?
Oh God, don't do that.
That was one trend I would never.
That was a sickening phase of life.
That was gross. That was real gross. And then you had that phase didn't last that long. You had niggas like Dennis Schroeder who didn't get the memo. It was still out here witty.
I'm about to say that wasn't that long ago either.
No, Dennis Schroeder had this shit right before COVID. I swear he did.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dennis Schroeder though, man. I kind of miss him playing with the Lakers. That was the one dude we always gonna remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, I have not plugged my socials yet.
Hey, Matt Ritter on your neck right now.
Follow your boy at tc.fontaine on Instagram. Check out my photography, foyflix.com. And of course, man, follow Young Kings Wrestling everywhere at ykWrestling.com. At YK Wrestling on all social platforms. Young Kings Wrestling podcast available pretty much everywhere all your podcasts are available. Like where you listening to it right now, it's available. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube too at YK Wrestling. Getting them follows up. Trying to get like Maven out here.
Hey Maven, I sent you a DM. You better hit me back, bro. We gotta talk.
Yeah, man.
Trying to get some collaborations going. Get at me.
Hey, here you want to know what you should do? Send him a LinkedIn.
Ooh.
He checks his LinkedIn. He doesn't manage his other stuff.
Bet that goes.
Yeah, so check his LinkedIn. Send him a little message, see what he do. He might just redirect you to the dude that run his other shit. But it's worth a shot.
Man.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna hit up some more people too. We gotta get something cracking on here.
Facts.
Shout out to Young Kings Wrestling Podcast. Trey Songz, where we at with?
Said I'll be back to hold you down. I don't wanna leave.
But we gotta go right now. We're gonna be back next week with another one. Young Kings Wrestling Podcast. Wreak havoc. TC Fontaine. We out of here. Gone.